Hi guys, here's my preview of the match between Oxford United and Burton Albion for the final game of the League One season. Must-win match for Oxford United. Let's get on into it. That's right, as I said, this is a massive must-win match for Oxford United, needing this one to be a win if they have any hope of getting into the playoffs. Obviously, currently 3 teams still able to get that final playoff spot: Portsmouth, Oxford and Charlton. Portsmouth 1 point above Charlton and Oxford, so obviously if they win they go through no matter what, but if they drop points and Oxford win, you would have to think they go through, because obviously I believe Charlton have got 4 worse goal difference, so unless Oxford win and Charlton drop points, they're through. And obviously if both Oxford and Portsmouth drop points, Charlton win, they'll go through. So it's still up to play for. Anybody can go through. Oxford actually with the better goal difference, I think, out of all 3 teams. So even a draw in Portsmouth and Charlton to lose, and we may even make it in with that. So all to play for still, but you've got to hope that we've got to win and at least get some something to go our way in the other matches. So let's have a bit more of a look into it. We'll see what's happened in the last match, what we think is going to happen in this one. So let's have a look now. Obviously, Oxford coming into this one off the back of that 3-2 come from behind victory against Shrewsbury. Obviously 2-1 down going into half-time, coming back 3-2 in final whistle with a reasonably late goal. This was a massive win for Oxford. It looked like the season was going to be over there and then at that stage, so it's great 30 points. Obviously, results in the week meant that we didn't have much hope at that stage. Obviously, Blackpool qualifying along with Sunderland and Lincoln now for the playoffs, so it is just very much that final spot. Obviously, Oxford been in a pretty good form as of late. Obviously, the loss to Wimbledon, but other than that, I think it's 4 other wins out of the last 5. So 4 wins out of 5 with 1 loss. I think I have to say that's some great form. Just obviously maybe a little bit too late. May Rudo's start of the season. I think that's obviously quite heavily down to the when we were in the playoffs in last season. Obviously having to get everybody fit for those 3 games to then lose their fitness again for the pre-season and then get back up to fitness, I think may have cost us a couple of points here or there at the start of the season, which could rue going into the final games of the season. But all we can do is win. So let's have a look into it. See how Burton have been doing. And obviously been a massive turnaround for Burton since last time we played them. Obviously last time when we played them, it looked dead and buried. Obviously they just appointed Jimmy Floyd at the time, and what he's done is what can only be described as wonders. Obviously bring them up into a pretty stable mid-table team. And I think one of the key parts of that is possibly even the bringing in the loan signing of Sean Clare from Oxford, who's played pretty regularly for them in the central midfield spot. So it's going to be interesting to see how they cope with not having him in the squad. Obviously, he can't play against his parent club, so it'll be interesting to see that midfield battle, whether they've got somebody that can replace him for them or whether they may struggle. Hopefully they will, because obviously we would love to see Oxford win this one. But yes, it'll be very interesting, that midfield battle, because they've been dominating some teams recently. Obviously the 5-2 over Fleetwood, who have been turned their season around after they appointed Grayson. So they've had some great results this second half of the season. So it's going to be a completely different team to the team we beat earlier on in the season at Kassam. So interesting to see what happens. I think this is going to be a win for Oxford. So I have this down as a 2-1 victory to Oxford. I think it's going to be difficult, but I think we will have enough up front to get it past them. Hopefully, I want to see some Adji minutes, because I think he's been great for us, and hopefully that winner last weekend will have earned him a couple more minutes this game. I would like to see him and maybe a Lee or a Barker, with obviously Matty Taylor up front, and then obviously James Henry, probably a Sykes, and a Brannigan probably behind him, and obviously the back four's the back four. They always pick themselves at this point, so I think it's going to be great to see, but I've got to hope for a massive win for Oxford, because hopefully we can still make these playoffs. It's going to be hard, but hopefully we can. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen in this match? Do you think Oxford have any chance of making the playoffs? And obviously, so yeah, just put your thoughts in there and let me know. And obviously, if you like this video, please do leave it a like, and please do subscribe if you want to see more of these. But cheers, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all after the match on Sunday.